Hey viewers, today I want to talk about personal budgeting. This is all about home budgeting and why it is super important for managing your money. Whether you're living paycheck to paycheck or have a comfortable financial situation, having a budget is key to success. There's a saying that fail to plan is like plan to fail, right? So let's talk about why budgeting matters. Budgeting helps you create a plan for your money, to set goals, keep track of your spending. It's not about like being restrictive, it's about taking control and prioritizing what matters to you. So today I prepare a kind of model which is very easy to follow. So which you can easily do it on your personal computer or on your laptop by going to Excel program, or if this is like kind of big task, you can do it on a piece of sheet or paper by drawing these columns and rows. So you can do it easily by doing it on a paper too. So for creating this budget, I made like there always need to be like some sort of revenue, and if we have revenue, we have spending or expenses too. So in this case, I have revenue. I assumed that this person could be like an employee and he has a salary. Let's say this guy has, or a lady has his or her own condo or house. They could have rent income and some interest income from bank or whatever. So the list can go on, but for just for convenience purpose, I'm just limiting it to 3 items. So we have like a total revenue but the budget is like some amount, and the actual that's going to receive at the end of the month or at the end of the 2 weeks paycheck is going to be this amount. For sake of convenience, or where income comes, some companies pay on a weekly basis, some pay on a 2 weeks, some pay, a lot of them pay on a 2 weeks basis. But if you are in a business situation, you may receive a monthly or every 45 days and so on and stuff. So with this revenue title, we have, as I said, we have 3 items. For expenses, the expenses category are a lot. So I made a lot of some categories, like 8 or 9 categories. Let's say to start with house related, we can have rent or mortgage, housing insurance, property tax, HOA fees, and so on. We can have the expense budget, how much we expect to pay and how much we paid and in which week we paid. So this can go, you can follow your, if you keep receipts, you can follow your receipts. If you follow by soft copy on your phone or on your computer, whatever convenient for you, you can record it as needed. The most important thing is just record every expense. Same to revenue. And the other one is the motor type. You may have like a car loan, gas for cars, repair for cars, car insurance, and so on. For utility, you may have cell phone, Cox service for internet, and so on. For donations, you may have church donation, charity group donations. For home staff, which is the main one, like all edible stuff, cleaning stuff, educational materials, alcoholic beverage. For personal hygiene, you may have, all this body lotion, toothbrush, hair cosmetics, and so on, including health, like copays, over-the-counter medicines, and so on. For personal development, you may have training and seminar expenses, or consultancy, legal situations, or real estate fees, like consulting real estate agents and so on. Or you may plan for vacation. You may plan ahead of time for airfare or hotel accommodation and so on. For shelters and clothing, you may have some expenses. You can plan it beforehand, for like bedding, personal clothing. For pets, it's obvious. It's food, cleaning, hygiene, insurance, and so on. So I need to come to the top and show you that you do the expense budget or the whole budget. It can include the revenue. So we have the budget, then the actual. This need to compare. So at the end of the column, we have a budget actual variance. Any positive amount is highly needed. All negatives, which mean that the expenses exceed the budget. So in some cases, there may be some negatives which is like a clue for you just to improve it or to review your expenses. And finally, we have a total summary that shows the total revenue. This whole rows, like 52 rows, need to be summarized just in a matter of 3 rows. That's total revenue, budget actual, the total expenses, the budget actual. In this case, the actual expense is less than the budget, which is good. For this person, he has a total revenue of 7,000 and total expense of 4,700. This guy has a variance of 2,400, which is a saving for this month of July. Then this amount should be added to the beginning balance of the bank, and at the end of the month, his expected ending balance should be, including this amount, should reach to the one he budgeted on this Excel sheet should match to his bank statement balance. So in such situations, we know all our money deposits usually go to our checking account, so we compare only with the bank statement of the checking account. For credit cards, we use them for payment of different stuffs. So we don't compare it with our credit card ending balances. So with this, just to have a final note that every expense incurred or every revenue earned need to be recorded on a weekly basis during the month. And once you reach to this stage or point, you can have your own. You may ask, so what's the end goal? Yeah, the end goal is like first saving money as per budget. Budget all your personal expenses. Then you have a lot of options to do. Once you may invest your money, you save the money in stocks or bonds or real estate, anything you want. So today is all about budgeting, personal budgeting or home budgeting. Thank you, viewers, for watching this. See you again.